We actually have to do two things: steel and slag which we have to get up here. Now, thankfully, they're going to be more straightforward. So this guy here, we can just bring across like that. Let's make that double flip because we can. But it's not, this isn't actually going to do anything. It's just there for looks. Now over here, I'm going to bring that all the way out. And our train lines, it's going to go up on the right hand side. That's what I thought. So we're going to go from there over to here. And then from here, we're going to have a second back into there. The reason for that is that I want to make this section one way into that station. So the train comes in, it merges across, it waits on the siding. Let's just check the length. So that's not actually going to be long enough. We have one of these. Well, this isn't even a max length train. Well, in that case, let's get rid of that. And those. And extend this a bit further then. Go out to there maybe. That looks like it should be okay. And then we'll bring this over. And over here we want a signal there. Is that where we want the signal? No, I don't think that is actually where we want the signal. Because if we had two trains, well, if we had three trains, the first could be in the platform, the second one queued here, and then a third one would queue across here, which is not what we want. We actually want it signaled like this. And I think that's okay now. So if it's on that siding, I think so. We'll have to wait and find out. Wow, on easy, we're up to 100 million already. It's ridiculous how easy you get money in it. And this is going to be our sanctuary point to air tools. Rail line, sanctuary point steel to air tools. Just give me train lines. We'll make it like a darker blue because it's okay. So this is, you can see what I was talking about now. It crosses over, comes up here, and then comes back there. Nice. Yep, that looks okay. And that's going to be our tools. Going to handle tools. So that's a lot of oil sitting there. Rate 451, producing at 500. So we need to do something about these trains. They've got 22 carriages each. Still with that old engine. Let's edit them. We still don't have any new engines. Do we want to double this one? I think we might. I wish I knew what the button was to make that go to the front. Is it home? What if I click and press home? If I press home and click? Nope. Don't know which one it is. But we're gonna do this to get this to the front. All the way to the front. very, very slowly. And the second train, what if we have like click at the front? Doesn't help it. Okay, well, we're going to do this as well. And then we're going to extend both of these trains out to 320 meter capacity, because that's the longest that any of these stations can handle. And then if we still haven't got enough, you get back there, we will just have to add some more. Okay, you going out to 320, 316. Done. Modify. Color them orange again. So what's that done? Alright, now that's 718, so that should be wonderful. We can look up here at our double bag. All those carriages. Not completely full, but there's a lot of oil there. Should be fine. We do need to make this train here. Let's come in here. Again, we're gonna just keep using this guy because he's pretty good and he runs fairly cheap. We can pick a color here. Wonder what that does. Let's just pick like a fluoro pink there and see what it does. Now this is steel, and steel gets moved on these flat cars. That's why we can't like put our... I can move this. Well, we can't put the steel onto these gondolas and have it drop off on the way back, which would be nice. Let's maybe call this... Well, that's how it colors that. Yeah, 64 will do. We actually want to color the engine as well. Onto that... Wait, it's meant to be blue. Onto that steel tools line. So this now started working out it has to ship tools and has started putting them out on the platform. Now, how are we going up here? So this is overloaded. Didn't expect that would last. Let's get a second train on there. What's its rate? 537. Waiting for free path. Why would it be waiting for free path there? Oh no, we've got ourselves caught here again. You stop. Wait, you can actually go. Because you'll go whilst this guy is unloading. We should just keep an eye on it. I'll just pin that. Okay, so you should go now. That's it. So much oil there. Maybe we just need to add a third train on there. Look at you go. New industry, waste management. Okay, he's off. He's past this difficult part. Let's let him go. Yeah, this is ridiculous. We're just gonna do it. New train on there. Stop. Yeah, we really need to fix this area here. That's a lot of new vehicles. I'm interested in that train though. In that plane though. Okay, so we'll start him going again. So once this frees up, we should be okay. I do wonder if we just move this around here and then down here. So we give it essentially two ways out. Now this one won't be one way. We'll put them maybe back here as well. And then we need to get this bit of track connected onto there in some way that is not completely ridiculous. That'll do. And then we'll move that signal just back a little bit. So what that does is it lets these come out this way or this way. Which they should prioritize this one if they're coming down here. I think, I don't actually know. But this looks like one of those things that you see in really crazy places where the tracks are going everywhere. But now these won't have to give way to each other because they don't actually share any track. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. How are you going producing steel? You've got some steel on board. What's the rate of that line? 154? You're only producing it not much. And this looks like it's, even with 2, is only 537. Do we need a third one of these? We'll put it on there just in case. We gotta get going, but they should be fine. Why did you not completely fill up? Oh, it'll be because of how we've got this line defined. Manage line. Manage line. Just say 55 on each of them. None of these other things. We don't care about those other things. Awesome. Okay, and then the other thing that we still had to do was get the slag out of here. Because it's got to go somewhere. Now, we don't have enough platforms here left to actually do that. How are these guys going? They're keeping on top of that, awesome. They're keeping on top of that, awesome. We got those pretty bang on. That's exactly what we want. Yeah, so we had to get our slag from here to somewhere, and the only consumer, oop, come on, let me move, was up here. So let's build ourselves a little road out to maybe that junction, maybe back here. That'll do, whatever. We need to expand this with a second platform. We can make those a bit bigger as well. Let's add some storage capacity there. Oops. And we want a little turnaround spot out here. Like so. And this will be Melton train to Onmat. This is a new line. We want to see everything. This will be a truck. Melton train to Onmat. Melton train slag to Onmat. We'll color it a brownie type color to match. We're going from there to there. A little short drive. We won't need many trucks on it. And then, how are we gonna... What are you waiting for? Oh, everything's queued up here. Interesting. They'll space themselves out eventually. But here's a little frustrating that they're all down here at once. And we're about to add more down here. But it might help. Okay. How might it help, you ask? Well, it might help because we're actually going to take that steel train off onto this other set of tracks. I'm gonna keep you straight across to there. We want the same bridge style, and we want to increase in the middle twice so they match up reasonably equally. Look, I don't think we're going to get them closer there. I think if we stop back here, we don't actually want... There we go. That's more like what we wanted. Further up the hill. We do want it straight though. Close enough. Wait, what is complaining? Oh, that bridge, it lost height. Okay, so let's get rid of that as well. Because we need to make sure that our ships can fit underneath. That is number one concern. Yes, the ship still can't go under there. Guess that'll have to do. I'd prefer if they were equal. But that's what we've got. And then these have to merge together. So let's get some signals in here as well. Oh, I put them all in as two-way. That is not what we want at all. There we go, and then up here. Oop. Bam, bam. So now down here, where is that train? Let's pause before it goes past the point of no return. We want it to come over here onto a different platform. Actually, platform 3. Like so. Okay. Unpause again. And now I actually think we don't want these signals in the middle here now. I just had a thought, do we want a shortcut? Because our slag will come off here to the right and around here. Do we want a way to avoid this little bit of contention? We possibly do. Have we set up the rail line yet? No, we haven't. Rail line. It's Sanctuary Point slag to Melton. Transfer. And we'll again color it that dark orangey type color. And we're going from here to here. Why don't you show me the line? And your platform over here, it says platform 2. I'm not convinced. Okay, there's platform 2 there. We don't want that, we want platform 4. Yeah, that's where we actually want it to go, around there, around there. This may cause an issue, we'll have to wait and find out. But that will come up here. Now we'll add a little truck onto there. We've got this new boy now. Dark brown onto there, and then how much slag are we going to be producing? I don't actually know. So let's assume not much. We'll keep it the same as the steel, 64. We'll color it dark brown onto that line. So now this should start putting some of it out here as well. Once this has got something to process, that is. Yeah, we've got some steel out here. It's worked out it has to send it there. Let's put it out on the platform. Where is it? Oh, here it is right here. And there's our steel bars appearing over there. you're still awfully full. At least the whole train is getting used now. But we're still not moving enough stuff. Perhaps it's time to split the lines. Let's do that. Okay. We no need to pause. Show me everything. This line, this existing line, manage. You are now just going to be iron. And as a just iron line, you go orange. You're going to add a new line, which is going to be just coal. Where did you go? Here we go. Coal will go this blacky type color, and it also goes from there down to here. And at Sanctuary Point, we stop at platform 2. Up here at Horsham, we stop in platform 1. Okay, now let me move one of these trains onto the other line. Color these two orange. And on the other line, color this our black. We'll duplicate it because they'll definitely need 2. This guy here, so this is the coal line. It unloads nothing at Horsham, it only loads coal. And then for the other line, whoops, for the other line, manage line, it only loads iron, unloading nothing. So these should sort themselves out as to what is where between the two platforms over time. Like this will go down slowly, just like this one is going down slowly. So this is one of our iron trains. Here's another one of our iron trains. Here's a coal train on its first journey. And here's our new coal train. So each of these will do 400. Yeah, this one's going to become a very busy area. We're keeping on top of this now, which is nice. 1100. Awesome. How's this going? These are not handling it at all. So we're sending to Broken Hill. That's over there. Broken Hill wants 96. And we are sending 52. Okay, what do we get just from upgrading to the new vehicles? 48. Let's double them. 96. It's still going to keep growing, so we'll add one more. Okay, the next place, Sanctuary Point. Sending at 49. It wants 137. Wow. Okay, new vehicles brings this up to 45, so we'll need 3 of those, and then we'll add one more truck so that we have some extra capacity. And then lastly to Swan Hill. It wants 84. Oops, wrong one. Swan Hill. Oh, we increased the wrong one before. Oops. Let's sell off a couple of these. We looked at Swan Hill, but we... Okay, 133, and it actually wants 84. Maybe we'll sell off one more truck. No, that's fine. We'll leave it. Sanctuary Point 114 wants 137. Okay, first things first. Give us an upgrade. Didn't make too much difference. Probably another 2. To give us... Okay, well that's way lower. Some extra capacity. I want this line. Okay, so what's happening here? Our trucks are getting stuck behind these buses. So do we have any faster buses? 50. Doesn't look like it. We've got the fastest guys on the job. Now what about coming through town here? So they're not on dedicated roads. They're not on anything really. So let's fix that. We'll get the big... No. Get the big style road. Yes to a bus lane. And we're gonna plow our way through here. Upgrade you, 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 and these. So that should help it get through the city. Until we get out onto our country road here. On this side they're fine. How about through here? They've got their own route, that's good. How about through here? They've got their... Well, they made themselves a new, faster way out. That's fine. Just let me keep you on nice big roads. Okay, so that will be okay. And all of these should get picked up in time. But we'll add some storage there, just so we don't lose it all. Are you the opal? You better be. Sour type C, the ones we want? It is, yes. Good. It's so much fuel sitting out here. Why are our trucks not picking it up? 153 to Broken Hill, so they should be going better. Why is Sanctuary Point or Sanctuary Hill so slow? 66. Just put a couple more on there. Sanctuary Point 112. Let's put a couple more on there too. I don't know where they spawn. They all come from over here? Fair enough. We finally got through this lot. That's good. Does that mean... We're not maxed out on... Okay, so this isn't maxed out yet. It's getting close. It's getting close, that grain farm. And I don't think we have a second... No, we only have one farm. So when we need more food... Well, this has got a lot of capacity. We need to get another grain farm from somewhere. Look at these other things that we're not utilizing yet. Wow, this is under control now. Nice. This seems to be functioning. Got a lot of slag there. Maybe we'll upgrade this train. Edit. Put a couple more on there. Just because he's got a long journey. A lot longer than this guy who's only coming to here. And it seems like it's making it through here fine. I think we'll still move this out. I don't know what we'll do. Nothing here will really work well. Because this is in the way, and then we have to move all of this. Just gonna be yuck. But we are getting tools here now. Making a lot of tools. And not sending them anywhere. So where wants tools? Horsham wants tools. Melton, we can just click on it. Melton Sanctuary Point wants tools. We don't have an easy way to get to Sanctuary Point though. Horsham, Bowral. Where's Bowral? Oh, over there. That's an interesting thought. If we can wait, no, it's over here. They're completely disconnected. Never mind. Scrap that. Melton will be fairly easy, and then we could get tools over here. Would work. It will again make this junction a bit busier. And we'll have to do something here again. We could just build out to the left, which I think is what I initially planned to do. But with this section then so busy, we'll probably need 4 tracks. And maybe even rejig the station entirely. That's an issue for next time. The last thing we're going to do, actual last thing we're going to do, is a lot of oil. There's a lot of oil. 1,300, 2,000. You are kinda running dry. What do we have on that line? 2 trains? You know what? Let's put a 3rd on there. Oops. I just want to watch this guy spawn out. And see how much of a disaster it makes. Because if it comes like out here, then we've definitely got a problem. Okay, so you're stopping there, that's fine. You're pulling into the station. Okay, let's pin all of these so we can watch. This wasn't what we had planned to do either. It must just be because this corner is so tight that it has to slow down so much, like to 35. Okay, let's stop here. You started moving, which means you're planning to cross over. And if you're planning to cross over, we're going to have problems here. We can leave all those pinned. We want to look at this line here. Manage vehicles. Ooh, I forgot we added more planes to it. Replace. What was the new plane that we got? This guy, 331. Still only carries 10 cargo though. It does go faster. So I'm just watching this top corner until it goes past our signal box to start this bottom guy. Is it worth it? Okay, so we can see this train in the bottom picture now, so let's start him again. Now here, I don't think it is worth upgrading that train, you know? So, that plane. So we're just going to leave it as it is. And then watch this new oil train come into operation. Now it will be interesting to see how it goes with 3 trains on this line now. Whether they'll have to queue and wait for each other or what they'll have to do. Because he's just left and this guy's just arriving. Which is going to be an interesting conundrum. What is going to happen? We will just have to wait and see. Let's ride one of our new trains. Let's find our... what are you? You're not the one I want. You are the one that we want. So let's ride on. So this is our train full of the steel waste materials, all that slag. We'll ride it to finish the episode. Thank you very much everyone for stopping by today. I do hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, do consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. It does help out a lot. Otherwise, I'll catch you all next time. Thanks everyone. Bye for now.